Hi, Deborah Elliott Schultzer with City of CS Real Estate and Lifestyle. And today I'm giving you the real estate sales report from September 13th through September 20th. So, what's going on in the Colorado Springs market? Well, we had 390 homes go pending, so they're under contract, not showing. And we had 437 homes closed. Still, our numbers are still up there, right? I keep on every week I tell you this, and the numbers are still really high. Yes, we're going to be getting into the winter months, so things might slow down some. But I have to tell you, the market here is really hot. And we've been the hottest market in the United States for, I think, over a year now. So I just want to share something with you that we can do a comparison from 2019 to 2020 to give you a bigger idea of what's going on here in the Colorado Springs real estate market. So August 2019, the average sales price for a home was 371,522. Okay. This year, August 2020, the average sales price is 435,922. That's a difference of 17%. So as you can tell, sales prices are not going down. Yeah, we're seeing some homes on the MLS that have had a price decrease. And that to me just tells me that they're asking too much for their home because homes are selling. If you're one of those people that had to decrease the price of your home, your price was too high in the first place for this market. Even as hot as it is, people are still in tune with sales prices of homes because they go on the internet. And also, if you have a seasoned agent, their agent's going to do a market analysis and let their buyer know they're asking too much for that house. I do that all the time, right? The other thing that crossed my desk that I think is really important, and it really caught my eye because it makes total sense. So this article says the cost of a home is far more important than the price. The cost of a home is far more important than the price. So this article says housing inventory is at all-time low. Boy, is it ever, especially here in Colorado Springs. There's 39% fewer homes for sale today than this time last year. This is around the United States, not just here in Colorado Springs. So whenever there's a shortage in supply of an item that's high in demand, the price of that item is going to increase, right? So case in point, gasoline. A couple years ago, gas was just so expensive. Um, that's because gas production was low, so prices shot up, right? Because there's always a demand for gasoline because we use it for our cars, right, to get to and from work. Um, so the values have increased, okay, by 5.5% across the board in the United States. Here in Colorado Springs, it's higher. But point being is that people's properties have increased in value across the United States. So it's great news if you plan on selling your house, right? But on the other hand, as either a first-time home buyer or repeat buyer, this may, instead, seem like troubling news because prices are so high. Well, this article is saying that the purchaser should realize that the price of a house is not as important as the cost. And this is why they say that. There's several factors that influence the cost of a home. The two major ones are the price of the home and the interest rate. Interest rate, interest rate. That's what the driving factor is here in the Colorado Springs area for sure, at which a buyer can borrow the funds necessary to purchase the home. So assume you purchased a home last year and took out a $250,000 mortgage. As mentioned above, as it says here in the article, homes have increased by 5.5% over the last year. To buy that same home this year, you would need to take out a mortgage of $263,750, right? So just to give you an idea, the difference in monthly payments last year, that house, if you would have gotten the mortgage at 250,000, the interest rate was 3.73. That was the average interest rate. Your monthly payment, this is principal and interest only, would be $1,155. But today, that same house would sell for $263,750. And the average interest rate right now is 2.87, is what they're saying. And your monthly mortgage payment, again, principal and interest only, would be $1,094. So you save $61. So the bottom line is, even though home values have appreciated, it's a great time to buy because mortgage rates are at an all-time low, which is very, very true. So in other words, um, if this would have been, 5, 6 years ago and the interest rates are high, then you're going to be buying a lesser of a home, right? Lesser cost of a home because your interest rates were so high. This is what continues to stimulate this market, not just here in Colorado Springs, but across the United States. I think the sad thing about this is that there's not affordable housing. It's extremely hard to find. So it's squeezing out the people that really want to be a home buyer, but they just can't afford to do it. What I have seen is multi-generational um, homes. People buying homes that the grandparents, their adult child, and maybe the grandkids are all living together. So they're pulling their money together. The grandparents and the parents of the grandchildren, they're just pulling their money together and they're buying a home. I saw this a couple of years ago. It was quite common. I had some clients that they pulled their money together and they bought, a much larger home and it was more costly, but they were all able to put their money together so they could purchase a home. Some people can make that work and some people can't. It depends on the family, right? Or maybe just friends. Maybe friends just get their money together and do their thing. And I've talked to other realtors and they're saying the same thing, that they've been seeing that all stuff. So I guess where there's a will, there's a way, right? Anyways, if you're in the Colorado Springs area, if you're thinking about selling your home and you want a market analysis, give me a call, Deborah Elliott Schultz, 719-641-1357. Be sure and go to our website, cityofcs.com, and find out all about how we are so different. We truly make your real estate experience more affordable by offering a flat listing fee for our sellers, and we give back to our buyers. That's right, we give back a portion of our commission to help with their closing costs or purchase of the home. I know it sounds too good to be true, but go to our website. We do it all day long. City of CS. Until next week, my friends, remember it's never too late to become the person you were meant to be. And I'll be back next week with more statistics. You take care.